I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about the Monique D.L. Hughley feud, and I think it's truly embarrassing for the black community. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. The Monique D.L. Hughley feud is still going on after last weekend. We have two comedic stars and an actress who won an Academy Award. And they're out here acting like teenagers, acting like gang members, calling each other names. We're talking about mature adults, a man and a woman who probably have grandchildren. They're arguing about who should headline the show, who has a bad attitude to, why this person is blacklisted, who is a coward. Then talking about a daughter's what happened to her. This has gotten truly disgusting. Now we're bringing in Steve Harvey, we're bringing in other people that had nothing to do with the disputes. But this shows you the lack of respect that we have for each other. These two have been knowing each other for between 25 and 30 years. There should be respect amongst peers. You each traveled a long road to get to where you are in your success in a career. If there was a problem about who should have been a headliner, who's not a headliner, it should have been discussed backstage. We know that contracts are contracts. They said Monique's husband signed the contract or did the contract for her. But we still have to understand there's a sense of professionalism, and there should be amongst black comedians. It shouldn't be an egotistical thing who should go first and who should go second, because you two have respect for each other. I can understand if this was a glacier glider, a white comedian. Yes, I will put up that fight. But if it's someone who's your peer, you respect as a great comedian, you could just go on, do your show, get your money, and leave. That's the only thing that should have happened, and make sure the next time it doesn't happen again. But don't go out there and each one of you embarrass the black community. Now you have DL saying he sees why Oprah, Tyler, and so many others don't want to work with Monique. Monique is firing back at DL Hughley about himself personally and bringing his daughter's problems into the situation that should not be talked about. We should not be bringing family problems into this. But this is how it goes. When we fight with each other, we fight to the death. But when we fight against the glacier gliders, when we fight against those small hats, we silent. We ain't got that smoke, but we got all the smoke for each other. You know what? When the small hats have a problem, you never hear about it. You know why? Because they talk behind closed doors. They settle the issue, make sure it don't happen again. And if any money has to be, distributed, they'll distribute it to each other and make sure everybody knows when it comes down to the end of us small hats is together in Hollywood, in the music industry, and any other industry. But we take our fights into the street. We show each other how much we dislike each other. And we call each other names, disparage each other. Or should have said, hey, I made a mistake. It's my fault. It won't happen again. Okay? Just let's do business and make sure both of our careers are successful. But that's not what's happening. We have a firing squad going on. And I don't like it because this is a bad example to show the community, especially our young people, especially when they see our older people, the people that's supposed to be setting an example for us, fighting in the streets. Black man, black woman, over being a headliner or who should be last on the show. Yes, I'm a huge Monique supporter. I'm not really a DL supporter, but it doesn't matter right now because it's gotten out of control. We're going on IG, DL's going on his talk show, other people are making comments like Lunel, and it's becoming a shit show. And it's embarrassing. This should not be happening in their careers. There should be a sense of camaraderie, a sense of friendship, a sense of trying to build something amongst black comedians, trying to build a brand, a legacy, something that can be passed down. But this nonsense is childish. When we work with each other, we need to put our egos aside and look at the better good that can happen if we work together. What did DL Hughley say? I'll never work with her again. And it's going to be other comedians saying that because of the way he feels she acted. And she's going to say the same thing. So they put negative energy out there about each other. Where at their ages, it shouldn't be nothing but positive energy. Pats on the back. Hey man, let's make that money. Let's make it right. So when the young people come in, who happens to be black, they will have an easier road. But that's not what's happening. This goes on over and over again. If it's not the entertainment industry, it's sports, it's media, it's the streets. We got all the smoke for each other. But we ain't got no smoke for this white man or the small hats. I want to thank you for listening to Black Sight. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.